Man, if one thing the Foleys could do in the 80s was have a nice family fight. It was like we were all individual countries. There was no child. There was no adult.
It was every man for themselves.
It was every man for himself. My mom it would start small. It would be a proxy war. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That turned nuclear.
Sure.
CIA couldn't control
Send some arms over certain borders that you didn't have a treaty with.
Sure.
Let you and your brother fight it out. Then your dad comes home. She takes it out on him.
It was usually us that started it. Me and my It was usually me, to be honest with you.
No.
Yeah.
I can't see that.
I mean, I look at it as it was me. I would start something with my brother, or we would start fighting about something, and then there was always we drag them into it. We get the USSR and the United States into it.
See, I never had that luxury. I had to shoot the fade with Danny, and there was no parent coming to save you. Because listen, we get home from work or we get home from school. It's the summer or whatever. She's gone.
Mm-hmm.
She's gone for a couple more hours. So it's like if we get in a fight at 3 p.m. She gets home at 7 or 8. I can't ruin her day. So I just got to keep my fucking, say I fell down the stairs or something.
There was a summer where me and my brother got into a fist fight almost every day. And this is when we lived in Town Line. And we were around 50, like every day it was like 50 kids. Honestly, like they would all be running around. We'd
Rats, all of you.
Literally. We'd be playing football and all that stuff. And me and my brother would always get into a fight. And I remember one time we were in this middle field in Town Line Apartments in Bluebell, Pennsylvania. We were in the middle of this field, and me and my brother were on the ground just like fighting for like 15 minutes because neither one of us would let go. There was like 100 kids standing around us. And I remember our mailman, Mr. Lupo. I went to high school with his son. Great guy. He was our mailman.
Not listening. You don't have to butter up fucking Mr. Lupo. He's fucking 98 years old if he's alive right now. Mr. Lupo, you're listening. I just want to say, I'm not disparaging the Lupo family.
Great guy.
Sure.
And I remember looking over, and he was just standing there watching us and like shaking his head. And I remember we felt like
heathens,
dirtbags.
Mm-hmm.
But it was never those. Those always all went under the radar. It was always the holidays or vacation that we ruined.
Yeah, because everything we've talked about this, everything's heightened. You're fucking the money, the one night. I've done all the planning for the one thing, and then your shithead kids screw it up.
Yeah,
that's what breaks you. That's why there's fights at Disney, fights down ashore, fights everywhere.
I caused a big fight at a gift shop in Cape May, New Jersey, one time because I wanted one of those little ships. Remember those little fishing ships that were wood? That they sold down the shore?
Not really.
Yeah, I got into a huge war with my mom over it and caused trouble in the store and like knocked over a bunch of stuff. I thought my parents were going to break up.
Sure.
Because we were in the car driving. Remember we drove past the Coast Guard base down there. That's why I always have a thing with Cape May. And I was like, this is it. I've ruined my family.
Whew. Yikes! Real cool cucumber you are. Most
good times, baby.
Most of growing up, my family had already fractured, so there was no way. It's like, what are you guys gonna get back together? Huh?
The war was over.
Yeah, it was like we were in fucking peacetime for the most part. I mean, my mom and dad weren't fighting. She did a very good job.
They weren't talking either.
She did a very good job of not trashing my dad to us.
Nice.
Same with my dad. My dad, you know
the
how
girlfriends, on the other hand, probably heard the lot of it.
You'd get sure, yeah, I think so. But there's whole. I mean, I don't speak to my father currently.
Mm-hmm.
There's whole factions of my family that are just scorched earth.
Right.
My dad's side, I talk to a couple of my uncles, stay in touch here and there. I might come to a show, but like not my mom's side of the family. She's one of 9.
That's your family.
We still, I mean, they're all down ashore, cousin Mikey. If I had Brendan got us this place, Michael.
And if I had to say, the more successful side of the family.
Sure, I got to give it to them. They've really
got some successful. You're not exactly a leader in the family.
No,
you're doing okay.
I'm doing all right.
Got high school kids that are buy you and sell you.
Sure. A couple of soccer superstars in the family. Shout out to the Sullivans, Philadelphia Union.
I wonder if that's kind of where the beginning of, or like the subconsciousness of our relationship comes in.
What do you mean?
That you maybe look at me as like a father figure.
If that's the case, can we stop talking? No, if anything, we're more brotherly. Because listen, I've read a lot of these.
You've always looked up to me. which I appreciate.
When was that?
Huh?
Hey, if you were standing on the curb or something, and I was street level at the stairs to look up to you.
Comedically?
What?
Financially?
Sexually?
That's how you do it.
Yeah. I mean, at an early age, before I knew you, you were a elder statesman in the scene. I went, oh, look at this guy. He's running a show. Cool guy. Wears a blazer. Same T-shirt every Thursday night. It's kind of weird. Sweating a lot, even though...
T-shirt with the ladder on it?
Sweating a lot, even though it's fucking February and the heat's not on. I don't know what this guy's all about.
I sweat a lot.
But, yeah, it's hard to look up to somebody when you just bum 9 cigs a night off them. You kind of lose respect a little bit. You go, hey, man, at what point are you going to go run around a corner and grab a pack? Look, and start contributing to the commune over here. And then you say that, and then you hit me with, I always have cigarettes, which is like...
Send you to your room.